Welcome Libra to your February full tarot reading. If you've joined me from TikTok or Instagram, you saw me pull the quick one card overall energy reading. The Five of Cups. You're down in a kind of negative halfway place. You're kind of wallowing in some feeling hurt over something, or downtrodden over something that's happened perhaps. And you're getting attention for it. This could be help coming in, but you're too busy just like really complaining and bemoaning. You're not making yourself happier by sticking in that energy. You kind of have to nurture the feels you want to feel. Where do you want to be? How do you want to feel? Do something to nurture that and make your peace with whatever this situation is. So we'll get right into it. I've already pulled all your cards. First column will be your connections, communications, relationships of all kind, whether it's romance, familial, business, friendships, whatever. Just in that general area of connections. Career, wealth, finance in the next. The third I call your life path. It's overall messages from the spirit about how things are kicking off February onwards. This is like, I call it your February reading, but it's like where the story's kind of beginning, what's kicking off in your story for this part of the year, and then we'll get to your outcomes. So let's start with relationships, connections, any communications suppressed. Feeling kind of locked in. With all the air signs have been having a bit of this kind of energy. I think maybe the fire signs did a bit as well. Speaking of fire signs, masculine, feminine. So there's definitely a balance in your energies and connections, which is good. You got the dragon here, so there's wisdom involved. There's passion. It's like passion, led by wisdom. So it looks pretty healthy. I feel like there's a bit of air energy in here too. Yeah. And then we get to the Nine of Earth. It's a very nurturing energy, but there's sort of darkness around the eyes here. It's like, what's the true intentions of something being brought to you? We have the serpent looking into the bowl of food, medicine, whatever it is here. Trying to discern what this is. Does it want to take a drink? The butterfly is here. I think that might be part of her necklace. Either way, it's at the bowl being offered. So a rebirth of some kind after something offered to you. Something feels a little I don't know. I feel like this was a turning point in something. You had a balance of energy here, and then this offer came in. And I just feel doubt around intentions. I don't know why. And then we end on the Three of Water, the emotions. And although it's in the low threes, it's kind of good. Generally, that would be like a Three of Cups, celebration energy. There's a lot of flow going. Kind of looking to the past, though. I feel like if this is the kind of future part, past, present, future, then this is looking past and making peace with whatever this emotion and energy is that's kind of got you upset in the more present time. Making your peace with that and letting things flow. See, the current flows forward. So you look back to make your peace with what you left behind so that you can flow with the current rather than trying to swim upstream. Okay, career, wealth, finance, any goals and projects you might be working on. That'll all be in here. Abandoned. Interesting. Abandon is the energy around here. Did you abandon a project, a career, something like that? A means of investment you thought was going to work out, but you abandoned it, but was it too premature? Or do you feel like you've been abandoned in this sense? You were working hard towards something, but then your workplace abandoned you, decided it had to make cuts and you went, even though you brought so much to the table? Or is it family? You're cut out of the family fortune? I don't know. Here we have the energy of desire, though. Whereas that, you could get the negative aspect of that, of too busy focusing on your desires, spending your money and your fortune on your desires. However, I do see it's like all your aspects are in alignment over this desire, which makes it very potent. And the dragon symbolizes wisdom, so it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Something you desire, a goal, an outcome, how you want your future to be. I could see you being strongly focused on that. And the figure is naked, so there's nothing. He's not dressing up in a way to appear a certain way. He's just showing his true self, completely unabashed. And then the lotus is like a psychic energy as well. You got that sort of third eye too, the higher watching eye, all-seeing eye. So there does seem to be a strong alignment. So I would say you had quite a solid idea of how you want things to be, and you want the future to be, which makes me worried about this abandon. Okay, so we went to then the father. So that's the kind of emperor, ruler type energy, I guess. Strong grounding, consideration, holding power. One symbolizes passion, but you might have a sense of magic in there as well, like you could achieve anything, like the magician. The cat could also suggest a feline and feminine energy, so you got that masculine feminine balance here. So I do feel like that means there is some kind of balance and influence of the feminine into the masculine, guiding this kind of ruler energy. He's not too heavy-handed. He takes consideration. He's clearly stroking his beard, thinking. There's a lot of grounding and support. He's supported, sitting on a throne made by a tree. Lots of support all behind him. So if there's support there, what caused you to reconsider things and abandon something? Emotion/intellect. You need heart and mind in balance. And that's a strong part of manifestation, and whatever you're aiming to do in life is getting your heart in the same frequency on something. You have to see it and believe it and feel it. And that's how you make it come true. There's the wisdom there. Put love into it. Again, there's a bit of that air energy coming through, because that's the intellect. It's like something here is like circling round the outside. This could look like impregnation. And on the other hand is belonging, which is a mother with a baby. So maybe that's what it is. It's an opportunity missed, perhaps. A path not yet taken. This is why you're in a state of considering things. Maybe that's why I'm getting that energy here of, do I or don't I accept the cup? What's in this cup or bowl? There's curious, like the serpent is wise, wants to have a look first, wants to see what's going on, see all the eyes. The focus is around the eyes on this, or the darkness around there. Not being able to see what's going on could be an issue, and that's why you may not pick up on an opportunity or follow it through, just because it's not clear what's going on. Okay, let's go over into your life path now. Strength. So this is the more positive reinforcement of all these energies. Okay, first card is the Seneschal. Very heavy earth energy in this. Got this dogs, and dogs can be loyalty and support, pack animals, just like ants are also of a colony. Something about working together here. There's being of unified intent and mind, which is really going back to this emotion and intellect. You need heart and mind in the same place. The masculine and feminine balanced out. See, I see that's coming across here. When you get back into your balance, things start to play out better. You got strong ideas, I think, coming. Investments planted. There's the acorns. You plant them to grow new trees, new abundance. You've got the key here. Got two sets of horns. The little antlers here, and then the big sort of hair horns. And strong ideas, ready to use, ready to go. You've got to utilize these ideas. I think this is where your strength is. Because, you know, that dagger, that sword is the air energy personified. And this is earth, but it starts with a strong idea. So you just need to ground your ideas and make them a reality. It's like planting the acorns in the earth. The acorn is fine on its own, but if you want a tree full of acorns, you need to plant one. So we get to journey. Again, there's that balance. The dark and the light, the night and the day. Still have the stars out in the day. And the star card, we don't have it here, do we? No. So the star card also represents Aquarius. Libra, Aquarius. Do you have placements there? Is there someone you're working with? Given that everything is kind of a balance of two sides, masculine and feminine, heart and intellect. Even the father has a kind of feminine cat energy with it. If it could probably just be you, yourself, and your own energy, balancing out your inner aspects and your outer aspects. But they could be someone you're working with as well. But there's certainly a rebirth in something here. You need to go on a journey. Yeah, we're going back to this. Whatever the internal emotional upheaval thing that might be blocking you from taking action, making decisions, it's holding you back, keeping you stuck, thinking, you know, once bitten, twice shy, I'll never try that again. No, you had one bad experience, but you can learn from that. What can you do differently if the opportunity arises again? How can you tell what's a good deal, what's a bad deal? So you need to sort of venture through that dark again to be reborn so that you can lead the way into the light. There's your strength in that. Your ideas. You have strong ideas, and you have the key, the power to unlock your future here. King of Earth, again, the strong grounding. You're in large and in charge. You rule the wealth and abundance. Plenty to share. You're wise enough from experience to know how to manage things, whether it's finances, other forms of prosperity, resources, whatever. But this is you coming into your power after you've made that journey, balanced things out, made your peace with the past so you can flow forward. So how do you do that? We're going to get to the outcomes. Forbidden. I think forbidden and suppressed came up in a recent reading. Maybe check Gemini or some of the fire signs, especially if you have any particular aspects in those areas. But your best course of action is the 8 of Fire. It's your passion. It's a phoenix type energy, rebirth. That's what the butterfly is. Yeah, it's just reiterating this. You need to be reborn into the light with your passions. Figure out that block that's holding you back so that you can make peace and come into your full power. It's time for you to hold your power, like here and here and here. And then the outcome will be the 5 of Waters, the emotions. You'll see the support you have around you. You can come out of the shell because the light is shining down upon you, even though you're at depths in this state over here. The light is going to break through once you get things in balance. You make your peace with whatever's going on inside. The light starts to break through, and here your support shows itself. And they'll help lead you back into the light. I think that's pretty positive outcome. This is coming up a lot. Everyone at the moment, especially in the air and fire signs particularly, I think all had to look into their darkness. They've got some thing, a past issue, an emotional trauma, scar or something that they're not dealing with. They need to feel that. Take the medicine. You need to take some time for introspection, work through that sore space, and make your peace with it. As soon as you can say, okay, I can't change the past, but now I know some things to look out for. I can make my peace with that. I can't change it, but it's taught me some lessons, and now I know to avoid certain things, to do other things, whatever the case may be. And you can step back into the light knowing that, okay, I can let that go now. It is what it is, breakup, loss of job, being taken out of something, whatever it is. There was a bit of a hint of that. Whatever that is, okay, it's happened, it's done. I can move forward now and learn how to protect myself from that happening in the future. So here we go. And there's you, in your passion, in the light, in your power. I hope that resonated with you guys. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. Give us a like and do all the YouTube things if this is working for you. Leave me a comment if there's something else you need to know, or you have some suggestions that would help you in the readings. Otherwise, I do personal readings in the description and in my bio. Also, you can look for me at Moonshadow Psy, Psy, Moonshadow Psy, on TikTok and Instagram if you want to direct message me. Otherwise, contact me through the website, the booking website for Moonshadow Psychic readings. And yeah, the link's in below. It's a kind of a long-winded web address, unfortunately, but I'll work on that. So feel free to reach out and book a time. I can do it with you face-to-face or online, depending on the situation. And the birds are here saying, yes, do it. Listen out for the birds. There's another one going now. You may find comments and inspirations from birds, things in nature, sounds that just grab your attention when there's something important. Just be aware of that. So, yeah, look forward to working with you and helping you all in future. Take care.